One Hoosier returning that kick to his
scrimmage, and all that is foreign from their college days.
Here's a good throw, and that's Naylor with a catch and a first down. And that was a rocket from the right hand of Mendoza, and a 22-yard completion for the first down of the night.
It was an outstanding play, and it's really the only place that Mendoza could put it. He has a defender who's right here, and he's got to work it off of him. And so he throws it off of his ear, and Naylor recognizes it, and he's able to go make, a good catch on a ball that had a little something on it. So good timing, and Naylor behind Ashton Genty.
Play action from Mendoza, and he comes back over the middle, and he's picked off. Woodaz, the rookie. Mendoza trying to track him down and cannot. Pick six for the Texans and the rookie. Who's trying to make this team, and what a chance, and Woodaz made the most of it. 80 yards on the return. And just like that, here with that drive looking promising, Woodaz ended it with an exclamation point. 14-zip, Texans on top.
Go back and take a look at that last play by Fernando Mendoza and Wade Woodaz on the interception. And Fernando, he does a good job recognizing that he doesn't have it to the left side. That's where the ball's intended. He's going to check it down to Mike Washington. I think he expects Washington to just sit it down right there. Instead, he drifts. Ball's thrown behind. Woodaz is able to come underneath it and make a play. He's a converted safety that went to linebacker, and so he has ball skills, in his experience, and he makes a heck of a play, and a guy who's given an opportunity.
He came off to the sideline after throwing the pick six. You can see Max Crosby, one of the first players to come over and talk to him. He told him, look, that's football, and gave him a little embrace. He then went right back out on the field. So you can...
Nothing would have anticipated the expectations that he had last year and how well he played, and then to be the #1 overall pick.
Third down and 9, gets hit and cannot connect with Jalen Naylor. Pressure by Jadeveon Clowney, who is back in Houston. The former first overall pick back in 2014, and he got to Mendoza.
Yeah, he makes a good move, and that's a good addition for this Houston Texans defense as, a pass rush specialist coming back home after being the first overall pick. Mendoza, he steps.
This Mills is coming into the ball game to take over for the Texans. Not the start that Fernando Mendoza wanted. It was the start that Will Anderson wanted. Clowney's back in Houston. Texans up 14. We've already seen a lot from Fernando Mendoza in this ball game. We saw a really good throw and a completion to Jalen Naylor early, and then the 80-yard pick six by Wade Woodaz, the rookie, trying to get it to Mike Washington. Max Crosby says, don't worry, little guy. Everything's going to be okay. And then the incompletion of Naylor when he got hit by Jadeveon Clowney. Last time they had it, and we expect him to trot. 17-zip Texans after 1. Defense. They've added to that offensive line. They've got Ashton Genty. Here's Laubi out of the backfield, broke a tackle and gets a first down. And Dillon made a nice catch.
A guy who was a rookie last year. He was the 6th overall pick. As we take a look at that last play, and someone who I think is going to have an exceptional year. Now, really a great year for everyone.
Mendoza keeps. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Wrestled to the ground by Caden McDonald.
This front by this offensive line, and he just gets a direct shot at Fernando, and there's nothing he can do here. He doesn't even have time to try to escape and get out of the pocket. The good thing is he protects the football, and he usually always knows where his outlets and his checkdowns are.
Here's a drop. Malik Benson That had first down written all over it, and Benson, who both Mendoza and Kubiak said could be a #1 in this league, just dropped it.
And that's a perfect throw, and that's some of the accuracy. If he catches that ball, nobody really talks a lot about the ball placement, but if Benson's able to catch this, he has an opportunity to take it up the sidelines with his speed and turn that into not only a first down, heck, he might even score.
Offense. Here's Mendoza tonight. We'll look at some of the good that he has put on tape. This is the first drive and that first completion to Naylor.
Well, as I mentioned, you get into a game like this, and every rep matters for this young guy, and he's going to learn something from all of it. We saw the interception, but these are some of the positive things that he's done, and hanging in there. He's got a good understanding of where he needs to go with the football. Great job here anticipating the pass rush on the screenplay, getting it to Washington. But, you know, he's a chance to help any quarterback. We've seen that, but especially a rookie in Fernando Mendoza.
2nd down and 1. It's aired out downfield, and it's not there. Pass was intended for Brandon Johnson. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1 with 17 seconds left.
Yeah, pretty good call there on 2nd and 1, and you've got an opportunity. I'm sure Clint Kubiak's thinking Houston's believing they're just going to try to pick up the first down. Instead, they take a deep shot. Now they've got 3rd and 1, and see if they can't move the chains with very little time, but still with a timeout in their pocket.
Mendoza steps into it, able to complete, and now the ball's knocked out before the catch was secured by Malik Benson. And a good defensive play was made. That is Tremon Smith who knocked it out. That was going to be a completion, first down, and a timeout. Instead, it's a punt.
Yeah, here's another look at that last play. He has it. He just is a little careless in securing the football as soon as he makes the play. Because these DBs are going to do exactly that.